Hi. Okay, French. So fairly standard stuff going on so far. Always nice to start off with a check. I haven't seen this opening in quite some time. I think in long ago, I remember they played something like this. Especially Mickey Adams used to do this quite often. So let me. I thought I'd better take the bishop before it disappears. Okay, that's an unusual capture. I expected more with the queen. But okay, let's collect the exchange. That's nice. I hadn't seen it at first. I was still trying to double the pawns, but I think now I'm happy to go bishop c5 and bishop takes c7. So that's convenient. Okay, let's collect that. I think this is looking good as well. Yeah. So that's unfortunate. Rook c8 just allows this trick as well. Now I think black is just going to have to play f5. Then I'll help myself with that. Okay, so I get in my queen c8 and that's that. Okay, let me look at my challenges. Okay. Okay, King's Indian is coming back in fashion. I guess having played g4, you might as well get this one out of the way. So, I mean, having played h3, you might as well get g4 out of the way. And let's put a rook on g1 just to discourage f5. Okay, let's see, maybe h4 is going to be fun. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I think I might have been a bit careless here. But anyway, let me go with g5 and see what happens. And okay, what the hell? Let's have some fun. Okay. At least I should get some sort of pieces there now. Okay. I think I can ignore this. So I will go here. And I think I can keep ignoring it. So let's go with that. Okay. And this is not going to end well. Yeah. In fact, Black's problem is simply he has no square for that bishop. So he had to play h6 instead. I mean, after queen h5. But yeah, it's a pity that the game is just over in one move, but I've already got fairly decent compensation. I'm not completely sure rook g4, h4 was correct. After knight h4, maybe h5 is possible. So that was a bit of a gamble on my part, but now I'm winning the queen or the bishop. He'll have to play bishop h6, which is obviously no one's idea of a dream. Okay, I'll take with the queen. That way I can toss in a knight g6 check as well. So I go king e2. Now I even get to collect a knight. So yeah, this one's handy. Yeah, and that should clinch it. So thank you. Let me see. Oh, sorry, I've already. Okay. Yeah. You go many years without seeing the happen, and then suddenly you see it many times in a year. This is what has been happening. I had the feeling it kind of disappeared for a while, but now it's very much back again. Okay, I think this should work. Okay, let me castle out of the way. And I think I can play a6 now. And try and put a knight on d5. And I should be solid enough. Okay, I'm not sure quite why it was required to go that far, but I mean, I would have played bishop e4. But anyway, let's make a few moves. I don't know, I guess white can try knight e4, c5, but he wants to do this first. It's a good feeling to stop mate. Let me try that one. Okay. Let me. Okay, let me take that and see what happens. And then put the knight there. Okay, I'm pretty happy, I think, to have the chance to walk back. I don't have to, I'm more worried about c4. Maybe I should just play rook fd8 and stop something taking on d5. I mean, these positions with two bishops, there'll always be a trick here or there. But I think I'm doing okay now. Let me bring that back there. And if I can trade queens next with queen c6, I think I'm in decent shape. Now the other thing is I can put a knight on c4 and simply block that. So, okay, let me improve my rook a bit. Ah, that's nice. Probably just forgot about the pawn, but I'll happily take it and then come back. And I think that's kind of comfy for me now. Okay, let's put the knight there. Okay, I'll bring the rook back. Obviously, I'm losing some time here, but eventually something should work out. Okay, that was a nice cheap ball. Let me put the rook on d5. That way, take care of rook a6 as well. And maybe I can slowly work my way up. Let's try bishop g7. Yeah, just what I needed. So now I can get that one in. And let me take that. And I don't think white's pretty happy here, so I can now toss this one in. Let me bring the queen back a step. Not really sure what white is doing there, but and I think this one's nice to have always, but Let me play rook here. Oh, should pay more attention to my time. All right. Next one. Okay, so this time I'm trying to play a bit faster, and yeah, I was still in the opening stage, so nothing much happening here. All right, let's get the king out of the way. Okay, let me play e8. I have no idea why that was necessary actually. Step back with the bishop, and then I can try to get that one across. I'll put the pawn there. Okay, I'm actually quite happy about this because it gives me a chance to play d5 and maybe c4 as well. So I'm not quite sure that knight f5 is how this should be played. But anyway, okay, so white's going all in. So let me also and now what I want to do is play c4 so that once that d pawn has been swapped, I can even charge in with e4 there. But, I guess white will have to decide if he's going to play g5 or not. And I don't think that's very helpful. It simply weakens f2. So it gives me even more time to get my play going. Okay, I think this is going to lose a pawn. And there should be a nice tactic here with this queen e5 check. So that's handy. And check, and we're in business. Okay, this one I can even keep the queens. So let me do that. So now I'm threatening queen g3 check. I can also, but what I really want to do is to take on f2. Oh, walks into that one, so that's nice. Let's take that one with check as well. And then get that one with check. And it should be mate now. Well, you can't control h2 and g3, so this one's going. Okay. Kasparov. It's been a while since I played him. Okay, let's go all old style on this one. famous Lasker game, I guess. I hope. We'll see. Or just another Rosolimo in paradise. So my basic idea is to play f4 and swing the queen to g3 in some way, or maybe the rook out. But I think my opponent's going to play d4 and shut that possibility out. But I'm fine with that, I guess. I'll just play e4 or... Okay, let's swing the queen over. Maybe black can just play knight e8 and f6. Should be quite reasonable for him. Okay. Actually, queen e1 was careless because what I really wanted to do was queen g4 there. But anyway. Okay, let's take that out. I think we have learned that it's better to play than to think. So let me just put the queen there. Yeah, so I'm slightly annoyed I played queen e1 because the queen could have gone to g4 in one move. I'm not sure that black wants this, but anyway, let me take it and see. I'm not even sure I want it. Okay, then let me take that off and then play e4. And hopefully I'll get some sort of small. Yeah. So let me get that one in so that I can just leave the knight on c4. And this should be pleasant enough for white to play. In fact, instead of d4, probably black should have played queen h6 and called my quote-unquote bluff. But now I'm happy again. I can play rook f5, rook f1, queen g3. Just bounce around a bit. Okay, let's go rook f5. So obviously I'm threatening to win a pawn here. And I can double, so that's nice. And this is very, very pleasant for white. And I think I'm winning a pawn already. So knight takes e5 is a nice pawn to have. Oh, I think that was unfortunate, but anyway, black's a pawn down, so it doesn't make a big difference to the result of the game. Okay, let's get that one. Collect the bishop. Yeah, let's see. Right. Off we go. My own idea comes back to haunt me. All right, let's go for this. Okay, let's bump this guy off. Let's take that one. And something solid. Maybe a machine of the future will just play knight b1 back, but for the moment. And I don't know if I should do this, but what the hell, let's try it. So trying to be a bit pretty there, but I don't know if since white doesn't really need to take it, but anyway, I have this trick, so that should be helpful. Okay, let's take that. Now the bishop is attacked, so this is obviously pretty unpleasant for white. But on the other hand, I don't see a forced win now. Let me, okay, let's try h5. I have no idea why, but anyway. I think this I'm very happy with because with the pawn on d3, I can be pretty satisfied with the position, especially as after d3, I get a chance to probe bishop b4 as well. I don't know which way I should start. Maybe better to start with the bishop first so that the white rook can't come to e2. In the other order, he would be able to block bishop c3, unless I'm missing something. Oh, d3, queen d2, knight f3. The world either. Okay, so white just sacked the exchange. And what am I missing? No, okay. For a second, I was worried there, but it's just. Okay, let's give it a check. And then let's try to give another check. Okay, for a start, at least we got that queen out. And then let me try to play h4. Hi. And I think they should clinch this one. And it's just mate. So thank you very much. Let me find out the night challenge. Okay. I must admit, a name like BTK2 doesn't give away a lot, but I see you're from Turkey, so. And I don't know, let's try this. I'm not sure why, but it feels like that bishop move must be premature. And let me go with knight c3. And for the sake of argument, let's just pull the queen back. So I'm curious if black will, no, he did not give up the two bishops. But anyway, I will now try to play e4, e5, f4, whatever, and see if something turns up. I'm not quite sure what the point of that one is, but let's just play rook g1. Which is quite possibly a useless move, but I must say I don't know what my opponent wants. Let's go with that. It's a bluff, but I must say rook g8 surprised me. I would have expected g6 and then maybe bishop d3 and knight e2, but okay, so we're going all in. But f4. I mean, black's going to get a lot of pawns for this trouble, but I guess a piece is still a piece. So let me go with that. Yeah, and here we go. Let me just move the king. And okay, so I should be able to put the bishop there. Always nice to be able to poke black like that. And then I'll put the bishop on d3. Okay. Let me take that. And this is obviously a nice trick to have because so that's a pity because I think black does have quite some compensation for the pawn. So Right. The first time today, the English. So let's go with that. D3, shall we say modest? But okay, let's try D5. I have not seen that one, but can I help myself to the pawn? And then just come back. And the nice thing for me is thanks to that bishop on G5, I can even get in this move. And I'll try to get my bishop to a good square. A2 or D5. Okay, what the hell? Let's try A2. Oh, and I can even collect the A4 pawn. Shall we take it? Yes, we shall. I hadn't expected that, and I'm not sure what's this is really working for white. The rook c4, I have bishop b5, so well, here we go. Okay, let me play h6. And then rook c8. Hopefully I'm not walking into something. Okay. Rook c1 would have been slightly awkward. I think I'm in control, but anyway. This one's obviously a clincher. I did not see that one. It's not a big problem. And I think I can win the rook as well. Thanks. And let's go for yeah, that was. Okay, let's try the Alapin ourselves. maybe I should just take the pawn. Can I take the pawn? Nah. That's nice to have. Let's put the bishop here. I assume that's a mouse slip, but how do I don't mind you taking it back, but I'm not sure how I give it back. 1 second. Yeah, sorry. I'm not sure how to give that one back to you. Is this? Okay, sorry. I'm just going to finish this one. Yeah, it's a pity. Still a full game. Yeah, sorry about that guy. Okay. Okay, let's try that one. What is this? A center counter Sicilian? Is there a name for this? Let me go with that. If I can do that, I should be good. And the black king is stuck in the center, which I'm obviously quite pleased with. And now if I can get a bishop b5 check, it should be over pretty soon. So okay. Let me try to probe on the square. And if black, I guess he's almost forced to play rook g8. Whereupon, I think bishop e5 should even just be over. But now d7 cannot be blocked, so the king has to move. And once I play g4, this is over. So yeah, unfortunately that pawn is pinned, so I can just ignore it. And black's position is just, okay, I think it should make some. Sorry, let's get the rook here. Really is made. So thanks for that. Let's see if I can get. Oh my God, I saw Divis here. What is Divis doing in this thing anyway? Is he challenging me? Oh, some big names here as well. But anyway, there's a. Okay, let me just step out of that. I remember not having seen the Smith-Morra in many years, and then having to suddenly play Mark Esserman, who convinced me that, in fact, it's just a series opening. And he's right, it is. So I'll just shuffle around for a while and see if I can improve my pieces. But I think if the bishop had gone to f4, then there are more immediate problems for black, or at least harder decisions that he has to take. Okay, I assumed that this was not a bad thing for me. Okay, that's a pity for white because he's just walked into this pin. Unless I have missed, no, queen h5, I have g6, so that is good enough. So now I take, and then I think I'm going to swap these rooks. Yes, I am. For a second, I was worried about b4, but that's not really happening. I mean, b4, I just come queen c7 and queen f4 or something. Then I have queen e7. Okay. Finally, I'm happy. I'm a happy man. I can play bishop d7, and now I've got bishop c6 coming. And that really ought to be it. Okay. I mean, let's force him to swap something. Let me take that. I think I can get some more pieces out of the board. And yeah, this one's over as well because, well, like I said, simply an exchange up. But I think white had some interesting tries here and there, of course, going quite fast. I mean, I'll almost certainly pick up the pawn on b2, and then the time it takes my king to walk over is the time. Yeah. Okay. Aha, Nimzowicz. I mean, not that this is tremendous or something, but on the other hand, if I can get the move in without having to prepare it, then why bother with g4 and stuff? Okay, let me just make sure that what exactly black's intentions are here. So if he goes g6, then at least I know that that can't be walked back. So this is very comfortable for me. I mean, all I have to do is to swing my knight over, and position should hopefully play itself. Because black is going to go long now. So let me see if I can discourage that. No, I couldn't, but it's still worth a pawn to me. Okay, let me get some pieces over. I guess I really ought to take that one. And then perhaps just play h3. And I think I'm going to just take the queens off. Just don't have to bother. bring this knight over, and not sure what black wants with that. And this is going to go slowly, or maybe even fast. Yes, I think it's going to go even fast. And basically black can't stop. Rook takes g5, so that's a couple of healthy pawns. Okay, some another pawn in the way. And this ought to be fairly. Quite a lot of Sicilians today. And okay, let's fall for that for a second. Let's put that there. Okay, and this should be appropriately boring. As you can see, white has a fairly comfortable position here. Pawn is on c3, hindering the black knight on c6. I can now try for a4. In fact, I'm going to even try for b4. And then follow up with a4. So once I get my queenside In fact, I missed a nice chance to take on e6 because if he takes with a pawn, then I had knight takes e5. So that would have been better than playing b4, but I think no biggie. And I think I should be clinching this thing. And now if I just take that. Okay, might as well push the pass pawn. And if I can swing queen b4 and b6, then it should be even more strong. Not really sure what that is, but let's try to move this rook along. Okay. I don't think I missed anything because I still have rook d2. So bishop g2, king g2. Check. Or have I in fact missed something? Yeah, unfortunately for black, he walked into that one because had he not given rook c2, then queen h2 is a draw. But now I'm winning quite easily. So I'm lucky that you played rook c2 check, but okay, let's just force you to take a call on that one. Yeah, so anyway, some fun games there. Okay. Tengo media hora más, ¿no? Vale, espera, voy a... muy bien. Venga, voy a por... Okay, I better start this game. Okay, so this is one of these setups that has become popular recently. Looks strange to exchange queens like this, but at least in the current game, there's that awkward bishop on g6. And I think I can collect a pawn here. So knight a6 is an unfortunate move. I mean, even if I don't win a pawn, I will have a much better pawn structure. And it's quite handy to have. Okay, here goes. Oh, I did not expect that, but we might as well take as many pieces off the board as we can. And then just go for the yeah, I'm simply collecting a pawn here. Okay. Now let's push the rook back a bit. And I can already go for the remaining pawn. So like that. It's a nice bit of material. And Black's problem is he's still got that bishop on g6. So there's just nothing that can be done about that. I mean, White's plan is as straightforward as you can imagine. Just push, rook b4, b6, c4, c5, and that should be it. Even though he's finally in time with his bishop, but it's okay. Let me get that one in. And then b6, obviously not to blunder into c6. Oh, and I can even swap the bishops. And now c6, c7. Yeah, thanks a lot. And let me look for another challenge. Okay, so I'm white. Let's get this started. So, a couple of French defense fans today. Anyway, castles, let's get that out of the way and then swing to the king side. I mean, I always thought black's move was f6 with or without queen b6, but bishop e7 feels slightly wrong. And now that I have knight f4, you still can't take on d4. Hopefully I should get an attack going fairly quickly. That I did not expect. Maybe I can just see how he's going to defend g6 or h6. Okay. So let's put the knight there. That's always useful. Okay, check. Yeah. So thank you. Let's find another one. Okay, let's try another Indian. The first for the Pit defense. To be honest, I expected it quicker, but so we'll end up with some sort of King's Indian, but anyway. So black's obvious problem is that the knight will have to go back to g8, and I'm hoping that, well, that's what I thought, but this should win a piece. And yeah, and it's hard to see any sort of compensation for that piece. So collect the pawn and I mean the piece and swap bishops with bishop d4, and this one should be in the bag. Okay. Let me go along. Yeah. So let's pick another couple. Oh, and white again. Yeah, well, this used to be called the Steinitz. I'm not really sure that head 6 really fits into it, but can't say it's a bad move either. Anyway, let's just make some moves and put the bishop there so that hopefully I can swing an e5 at some point. Okay, let's go. E5. Okay, let's see if I can get all the rooks off. And get the queens off. And try to claim that I'm going to lock in the c5 square. Nope. That should be good. Okay, can collect a second pawn. So why not? Oops, that's unfortunate. So yeah, that was tough. Say. Okay, so let's just vary it around a bit. And let's try the reti. Okay, I guess I have to do that, otherwise he gets e5. So white has got a fairly comfortable setup since black has not been able to play c5, but a5 is a good move. It at least creates some targets for black in the queen side. So for the moment, I'm just going to keep pottering on, but hopefully something will turn up. Oh, maybe I can get e4 in somewhere. Okay, I think almost time to get in knight e5. Okay, take that. And then back plays knight h7. Okay. Let me put the rook here. And then let me take the pawn. Okay, but this now allows me this little move, and I'm going to claim that that is very pleasant indeed for white. I could also have tried knight f3, and it's awkward for him to defend the d5 pawn, but well, here I just get the d5 pawn. In fact, I can even take it one move later. So let's take that pawn. And now I should be able to get some sort of knight d4 and e6 going. Okay, let's just step back a second. Now I'm just going to double on the d file. Rook d3, rook d1 should be fairly easy to play. I don't know if I should toss in h4 just so he doesn't play knight g5. Oh, that is nice. Then I can. I thought rook d7 is very good, but in fact, it just allows him to play knight f8. Okay, so I just go back to my original plan, which is rook d3. And then move with the queen. But now I can put some bishop d4, c5 maybe on the Barbie. And I think, well, I wanted to play knight d4, but on the other hand, I can't really be bothered. And now knight d4. So this is getting very awkward for him. If he goes rook e5, I have knight f5, I have knight c6 probably. Queen takes c6, but probably my move would be knight f5. Okay, and if I go queen e4. Oh, wait a minute. This has got to be good for me. Queen e8 check, bishop f6, and it's nice to have that one. Okay, probably we have time for one more game. So off we go. The so-called Schlechter variation. And I must admit, I've not seen White's plan before. Is knight g2 even a thing? Okay, let me play knight b7, knight g3. And I'm happy to get in my e5. Probably I could play e5 even without dc4, but can't really see the harm in this. The thing is, I'm not really sure where that knight on g3 fits in this sort of scheme. I mean, if he goes something like bishop b2. Oh, wow. Let me see if I can get some b5 action. And then a5. And can I toss in bishop g4? I mean, I'd probably rather not. So let me just come back. a4. And let's go b4 as well. And let's try this. Takes. And I don't know, knight c5. Okay. That's an odd one, but let me pretend that it's all under control and go knight d3, knight f2. Ooh, I took this because I want to have the knight g4 trick. And indeed, it seems that that is what I'm going to get. Yeah, and he has walked into it, so I can get in this check. And knight takes h2. So that should be quite nice. And oh, unfortunately, that's just checkmate. Okay, thank you, everyone. That was fun. Yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes for the question and answer session.